Seems I found the road to nowhere, and I'm trying to escape. I am back when I heard thunder, but I'm down to one last breath. And will it let me say, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking maybe 6 feet is so far down. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge, and I'm thinking, maybe 6 feet ain't so far down. Please come now. I think I'm falling on all I think is safe. It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your gender? Is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Mary McGill, be my ferry to the world, be my very own constellation. A teenage bride with a baby inside, getting high on information. And buy me a star on a boulevard, it's Californication. Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the sphere singing songs off station to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those that praise control of population. Everybody's been there, and I don't mean no vacation. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Destruction leads to a very rough road, but it also breeds creation. An earthquake's out to a girl's guitar, that's just another good vibration. And tidal waves couldn't save the world from Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Sicker than the rest, there is no test, but this is what you're craving. Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
Purina One. We switched.
One.
Don't cry to me. If you loved me, you would be here
Hello. Happy Sunday. Most importantly, happy 4th of July weekend. 4th of July is actually on Tuesday, so I'm thinking a lot of you probably have Tuesday off, which I think they should also probably give y'all Monday off too as well. But thank you so much for joining me today on this very hot Sunday. I don't know if it's hot where you guys are, but it's definitely hot here. Let me bring on my lovely and beautiful co-host. Happy
Hello.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. How's the weather there? It's like 98
Hot.
degrees here, girl.
Hot.
And
Hot.
I think I heard some like thunder earlier, so I was hoping it would rain and maybe cool things off a little bit. But the bad thing about that is it brings the humidity when it rains. So
Well,
that-
it's been humid here already,
Yeah.
but we haven't had the rain in the last few days, which we usually get in the afternoon. So
yeah.
don't know.
Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in for this Sunday edition of Bad Bitch Fuel. If you notice in the title of this live show, we have a very, very special guest coming on today, and we're going to be doing a Q&A with him. I see you in the background, Edward. Give me just a second, and I will bring you on. All right, thank you. Thumbs up. He heard me.
I'm so glad he got his ears trimmed. I'm so happy.
Yeah,
You don't know how
that
happy I
seems
was
to have
when I
happened a
saw
while ago, though. Too, I think everybody started. Well, I think before his channel got shut down, but I think people noticed that he had less hair, I guess, growing out of his ears. I don't know. So, but let me go ahead and do my spiel and take roll call as well. So, Matt Dumit, excuse me, CJ, Brad Pitt. We have a new person in the chat that I've never seen before. One person that goes by Mr. Steak. Welcome, Mr. Steak. Glad you could join us.
Hi, Mr. Steak. I saw that, and he put a little steak.
Yeah,
there.
they put
It
a
was
little
so
steak
cute.
there. And a little man
I wonder
emoji
if
waving,
I
and
guess
then
he
a
owns
steak.
steak shop.
That would
or
be
meat
great.
market.
I do have a birthday coming up, so if you want to hook a girl up with some steaks, that'd be great. And then I can take him
know,
to the
right?
softball game and get Hoghead
Exactly.
to grill him up for me. So
Maybe that's who that is. Maybe they're in here trying to raggle up some customers.
I don't
You
know.
know.
I don't know. Ballard Sports Media, welcome. Vic2 Productions, who is currently back from vacation, but I don't know if you heard, TK, he actually got COVID again.
I know. I heard. No,
Yeah.
I did hear that.
Crazy, right?
That sucks. God.
The Uncle Lou, which I don't know if you saw in the beginning. Uncle Lou actually made me a little logo.
Oh, I didn't see.
You didn't see it?
Can I see it?
Yeah. All right. Here we
I
go.
want the
Yeah.
logo.
Here we go. Ready?
Yes. Oh. That's so cool.
Yes, I'm actually loving it. Absolutely loving it.
How did he do it?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. So I don't know if you noticed, but he posted a video today. I think it was it Texas? It was a Texas prediction video, and in the beginning of his of the video, he had a brand new logo, and I texted him, was like, "Oh my God, babe!" I was like, "I love your new logo," and he was like, "Thanks." I said, "I want one." He was like, "Hang on a second." He was like, "Give me a minute," and then he did it, and he emailed it to me. And then told me
Pete
how to.
has one too.
Yeah.
Pete
has a new logo.
You know.
Yeah. So
Well, it
as of
kinda
right
bounces
now,
around.
yeah, as of right now, it's a stinger, but I think he's gonna try and make me another one to where I can, I guess, show it at the beginning of the show or whatever, like flash it on the screen or whatever. But yeah, but I appreciate that. I appreciate him taking the time out to do that for me. So.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, Texas Rocks, welcome. Flaming Sports Media, welcome. Who else we have in here? The Nature Boy. Welcome, Nature Boy. We've got about 20 people in here right now and only 8 thumbs up. So make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up. I think we can even it. I think we can get 20 likes. So yeah, but just make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up, and I'm sure more people will, trickle in here as the time goes on. I started the show at like 5:45. I was given some pro advice from somebody that's been doing YouTube a lot longer than I have, and I was told that I should start the show at 5:45 if I'm going to play like 15 to 20 minutes worth of music. So that way I don't get complaints that the intro is too long. But either way, people are going to find something to complain about. So hopefully that suffices some people as far as the too long of an intro. Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
I may do that too.
Yeah, just start at like 15, 20 minutes earlier.
Or maybe like 10 minutes earlier and then do one song. Because I love that last song you played.
Yeah. I've actually never heard that song.
You've never heard Evanescence?
I've heard of Evanescence, but I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Oh my gosh,
yeah.
it's awesome.
But it was a good song. Yeah, absolutely. And I like Evanescence, but yeah, I don't think I've ever heard that song in particular. But so there you go. Okay, one last little spiel before we get Edward on here. Of course, there is a link to my PayPal and my Cash App. It's also pinned at the top of the chat here. If you feel so inclined to do so, you'd like to donate to me or the channel, you can hit those links and do that. Of course, as Celine Driver would say, never expected but always appreciated. Just a little PSA. I am planning on taking a trip here next week to Cherokee. So if you'd like to donate to the Battle Angel Casino Fund, anything and anything would be appreciated and definitely, liked. So. So I don't plan on spending too much time in the casino though, because I'm bringing my kids. I think this is going to be our one last little like summer trip thing before they go back to school, which they actually start really, really early this year. They have open house on the 31st, and then they start school on August 3rd.
August?
August 3rd.
I thought they started in September.
Well, it used to be like they would get out like early May and then not go back till like middle of August, but I'm telling you, they've been cutting summer shorter here. Yeah, the last couple of years. And I just heard too that South Carolina, which is of course, like right across the state line or whatever anyway. But South Carolina just approved year-round school.
Year-round school.
Yep, so they go year-round.
So Monday through Friday and just weekends off then.
Right. Now, I mean, I'm sure they have like a standard holiday break, during Christmas time, of course, like Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure if summer is like maybe 2 to 3 weeks long, but yeah, but they're going year-round now.
Wow.
Yep. So
they'll give them a few weeks for summer and that's it.
Probably a few weeks, maybe 2 to 3 weeks for summer. I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm thinking that Georgia is probably going to be very close to doing something like that too.
Wow.
Yeah, going year-round school. So we'll see. All right. Well, any big plans for you for 4th of July?
No.
Yeah. Does St. Augustine do anything? Well, you're like close to St. Augustine, right?
I'm in St. Augustine.
Okay, you're saying so.
But I'm at the very. I'm just at the very end. I'm like out in the boonies.
So does St. Augustine do anything? Yeah, like do.
Well, they probably do, but I'll probably end up just going to my sister's, and where they barbecue and stuff. My brother-in-law loves to grill.
Yeah.
He's like one of those people that's like some of those in our community. He loves to grill. He loves hook and stuff like that. So he goes all out on the holidays.
Yeah.
I mean, all out. So
well, I don't know about in your little area that you're in, your little RV park that you're in, but I know in this little park that I'm in, they've already started shooting off fireworks. My dog was actually going absolutely nuts last night because they started shooting off fireworks early. But you know how people in the South are.
Well, but see, I'm so out in the boonies, and last year I don't think anybody did any in here. You know what I mean? Because we have trees everywhere. I mean, we're like in the woods. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean? It's not like, I mean, I guess unless I don't remember anybody doing that, and I loved it because I hate fireworks too. They give me anxiety too because sometimes they sound like when I lived in Texas. Oh my gosh, anytime they could put off fireworks, they would.
Yeah.
For the 4th of July, it lasted like 3 days at least of fireworks.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, it's gonna be like that here too. I mean,
and
4th of July is on
it,
Tuesday here. Well, I mean it's Tuesday everywhere, but they'll start shooting off. So like they started last night in my little neighborhood, and they'll be shooting them off probably till the end of this week. I'm sure. So.
and it's like, oh my god, and sometimes it would sound like it's right there, it's hit my house, or you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
I always worried like somebody's going to catch my house on fire or something like
Oh
that.
yeah, I can imagine. Speaking of not being able to tell the difference between like whether it's fireworks or actually gunshots, so this past weekend, my kids went to their dad's house this past weekend, so I spent the weekend at Lou's house, and I think we were. I don't know if we were watching TV or whatever. I don't know. Someone was live streaming. We were listening to it or whatever. But all of a sudden, I think it was Friday night though. All of a sudden, like I hear what sounds like fireworks. I don't know, like fireworks, and they were like really really close. But keep in
Hmm.
mind that his apartment complex is actually gated, so you'd be buzzed in to get in unless they keep the gate open for like holidays and stuff like that. Which I think these past couple of days I've been over there, they've had the gate open. I guess I'm assuming for 4th of July. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, what I assumed was I guess fireworks, and I think I made a comment to Lou. I was like, oh my god, it's not even July and they're already shooting off fireworks. Well, I didn't think anything of it, so we're going about our business. I don't know if we were watching Pete's live stream or call-in show or whatever. All of a sudden, we start hearing like sirens, like police
My god.
sirens. Yeah, and like I said, they're really, really close, like really close. And then all of a sudden, we hear somebody like on a loudspeaker.
Holy crap.
Yeah, so
Uh-huh.
like of course our interest is peaked, so we're like looking out the window through the blinds and stuff like that to see if because like I said, I mean it was so distinct, like it sounded like somebody like we didn't know what they were saying, but we could hear distinctly somebody on a loudspeaker like saying something. So what did we do? He was like, "Do you want to go take a walk?" I was like, "Sure." Thinking that we could maybe possibly see something if it
So
was
you think
in.
that it was a shooting? Is that
I
what you were
don't
thinking?
know, cause like I mean, it happened within like minutes of each other. So I heard what I thought was fireworks, and then like minutes after that, we heard a bunch of sirens, like police sirens, and
Oh,
then like a few seconds after that, that's when we heard the person on the loudspeaker. So we assumed that if we left his apartment and maybe walked down to the end of the apartment complex entrance, we might be able to see something. But we didn't see anything. We couldn't even see like lights or anything like that. So I don't know. I don't know what was going on. So I was like,
that's
maybe
weird.
maybe that wasn't fireworks that I heard. Maybe those were gunshots, Lou.
Hmm.
I don't
Did
know.
y'all
But
watch the news and
no, I don't know. I don't like to watch the news. I don't like to watch
yeah,
the news. Nothing but damn sad shit going on in the world. So,
it's
I get
very
I
sad.
get my I get my news information from Uncle Lou. So anything that happens, and by watching people's life, and like I watch Pete's midday show too. So so I get my news stories from there. Granted, some of them may be like older stories, but yeah, that's how I get my news source. And of course, I mean, I'm on my phone, so I see like news stuff like on Google and stuff like that, Google News and stuff like that. But yeah, I only really click on like the interesting ones, and usually it's not anything that involves like somebody dying or
Right.
or a child's gone missing or something like that. So yeah, yeah.
And I hate local news even more than national,
Mhm.
because when it's local, I mean, all they put is the bad stuff, and it's just like, ugh,
Yeah, I
I
know. I know. I know it's scary, especially when it is local. Yeah.
So, all right, my friend. Let's go ahead and bring Edward on. I'm sure everybody's waiting to hear about his Rumble update
With
too.
bated breath.
Yeah, with bated breath. So let's go ahead and bring our special guest on. Welcome, Edward.
What's up, Battle Angels? What's up, Tiger Cat? How are my two favorite ladies doing on this excellent Sunday afternoon into Sunday night?
Doing great. Doing great.
Doing good.
Yeah.
Yes. I
was doing good. I was doing good till I found out I wasn't one of your top 5 favorite YouTubers.
You actually are.
You mentioned Friction, and you mentioned BA, and then you mentioned Lou, and then you mentioned 2 other guys.
You're up there, Tiger Cat.
So where am I? 6?
No, you're up where BA is.
So full of shit. You are full of shit.
I think I missed that. When did he say that? When did he give off his list?
You're top. Come on now, Tiger Cat. Come on.
I was watching an old stream, I was trying to find something else.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Not about Edward. I was trying to find something in a random stream, and I heard that, and it hurt my feelings. I cried for like 2 hours. I hope you're happy.
Look, I'm sure what he meant to say was BANTK.
Yes.
I bet he loves Gothy better than me too.
Well, Gothy is one of his people though, so
we're friends.
What about Relentless? We're
Relentless? We're friends.
So you like her better than me too?
I never said
I won't get my feelings hurt.
I don't like anyone better than you. I still look. I like you too, Tiger Cat. I love every woman. You know.
I'm just teasing you. I'm teasing you.
I know. I was reading you.
Oh, okay.
Look at there.
Said,
yeah.
Listen to that.
He said he was reading you. So, well. Okay, so
I knew you were going to say that.
Before we get started, Edward, people are wanting to know a Rumble update. So would you like to give us an update on Rumble and how things are going on Rumble?
Yeah, I actually uploaded a few videos there.
Okay.
How many views?
I think one I've got about over 100 views.
Yeah,
I think
the
other have a little less than that, but the one that I got, I had Mike Saha on. That's over 100 views. I think it's about 100.
So how many followers do you have?
11.
Okay, you're getting up there.
Okay.
Getting up there. You started out with what, like 6?
Well, I started out. You got to get I think it's 5 subscribers. Then you got and then like to stream. But then you have to have they make you do the RMTP bull crap and then you have to you give you this key and then you enter a code.
What the hell is he talking about?
It's a lot of stuff. I'm like, what? Then you have to have a paid plan, and so I'm like, you know what? I'll upload videos. That'll be my thing.
Okay, so I know when you emailed me last week or a week and a half ago, you were talking about getting a new YouTube channel started. How is that going?
Well, got it up. I think I might also have a backup YouTube channel too. It looks like. So
okay.
Hopefully, if I stream on that, like I said, if I do go back to YouTube and stream, I got to do things differently. So, and I think one of the things different is, I've been told, don't let people up you don't know. Yes, exactly. Don't let people up you don't know. That's one thing that has to be done, and should use the overlay, but I was trying to use that new one that Mike made for me, but no, I gotta get a paid plan to do that too. I'm like, man, what kind of baloney is this? So, so
okay, so are you gonna start streaming on YouTube again now that you've got these 2 channels up and running?
I probably will. Like I said, I need to figure, preventing people to come up and just literally hit me again. I'm still trying to figure that, but overlay looks good.
So
Right.
who is responsible for helping get this set up for you?
Well, Alan, he actually made a channel for me.
Okay.
So I think he'll probably Tuesday. I probably might start Tuesday, but I think I'll click. He'll give me the link. I'll click over, come in that way, and he'll hopefully. I hope we can maybe do. I'm gonna try to work out a rotation, like he do a show, and then I can do one maybe Saturday or something. See how that runs. I'll ask him about that. I hope maybe we can be like co-owners or something. Really
Yeah, Vic. I'll bring you on. We're gonna do this little thing with Edward first, and then if we have time before BVD goes live at 8, I'll bring you on. If not, then we will have you on. I will have you on next Sunday. Will that work?
I trust her YouTube.
Yeah. Uncle Lou says, you remember when YouTube kicked off all the racists and pedophiles and anti-Semites, etc. Rumble is where all of them stream now. Can you confirm or can you confirm that, Edward?
I don't know.
Listen, from what I have been
Well,
told,
I don't know.
Rumble is a lot more lenient than YouTube.
Right.
Now, I mean, this is just me, and I'm being completely honest with you. I mean, I don't intend on signing up for Rumble, so.
Well, if I know you don't have the intent, but you could download all your YouTube videos from YouTube. You could upload them to Rumble if you were to do that. But I'm just throwing it out there.
Right. But I think the appeal of what you had going on with YouTube was the fact that you were live. I think that's what people were trying to explain to you, or I think that's what Lou and Pete were trying to explain to you on the Lunch Money show last week. The appeal of you having a YouTube channel was the fact that you were able to live stream, because people, like Lou was saying, people like to be able to comment and interact with you while you're live streaming. I think that's
And everyone knew you on YouTube. If you came back to YouTube, you would get more than 11 subscribers quick.
Yeah,
Totally.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the problem is you don't want the kind of people that bring the other ilk,
Yes.
or whatever you call them. What
filth.
is ilk
Right,
the word?
right.
Filth, trash with them.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm working
There's
on.
somebody in that, or more than one person. I don't know.
There's people I know who actually do that type of stuff, and I just wish they would be permanently banned from YouTube for doing it.
Well, but do you know who it is, though?
Oh, I know the people that are doing it. I do know.
Well, if you know, then
Would y'all like the names?
No.
Well-
I mean, we won't. You don't have to do that. No. You don't have to list off a name. I mean, I have an idea of who these people are. I think the problem with what you were doing though was like you were definitely too trusting.
yes,
I mean,
you're
like,
way too trusting.
You're way too trusting, and like you.
And that's not necessarily a bad thing.
It's
I mean,
definitely
it's
not a
because
bad
you're
thing.
nice.
Right. It's not a bad
It's
thing.
because you're nice. But you just can't trust anyone, Edward.
Right,
You
and
know
that
why?
was the thing. Like anytime anybody it was like with the whole modding up thing. It's like, I mean, anytime
mods.
anybody asked for a mod, you were like, oh yeah, I know them. They're good people, but do you really know them? There's a difference in actually knowing somebody. Like, take for instance me and TK and Lou and Pete. Like, you've known us. Like, I mean, you've talked to us. You've interacted with us for what? Like, I mean, I've been a part of this community for a little over 2 years.
Well, Battle Angel, you knew me even before I started streaming, so.
Exactly. So these people that just happen to subscribe to your channel and show up on a live stream, and you've only known them for that amount of time, from the time they subbed up to you to the time that they're on your that's not somebody that you want to immediately put on your show.
Yeah, just hang in the comment section, you all.
Yeah.
That's what I have to tell those weirdos.
So, okay. Well, I mean, the point of having you on today was to do a Q&A, because I know there was a couple of people that kept asking me questions about how, like how you came to this community, or how you found this community, or how you found Uncle Lou, or I don't even know. I don't even know the backstory. I think at one point in time Lou told me because I asked, but yeah, that's been like what 2 years now. So I'm not really remembering how that story went. But I guess before we move along with that, I mean, is there something that you would like to trash talk before we move
Let's
on
see.
with that? If you don't
Well,
have
let's
anything
see.
lined up, that's fine. We'll just move on with the Q&A.
Yeah.
But
If you don't have anything, that's all right.
yeah.
I could, if you like, I could clown Peacock, which is a stream service, but I don't know if you.
Well, let me think of something that I'm pissed at right now. Hold
Okay.
on.
Ooh, there's some.
Let me think of something that I'm pissed off at right now.
We have a couple people that have joined. Raj, welcome, Raj. B Bean.
Hey, Raj!
Hello,
Ramdog.
Raj.
Sarah Gua has joined the chat. Welcome, Sarah Gua.
What is up,
Neo.
Raj?
Welcome, Neo.
Raj is
Hello,
awesome.
Neo.
Glad to see you, Neo. I hope you and
Law
Lizard,
Tide one time.
Lizard Circus are doing well. Law Tide one time. Welcome.
And no, I'm not clowning Raj. No, that's not happening.
Well, I wouldn't even ask you to do that. So
That's
there's
because she could
there's
kick
already
your
a beef.
ass.
Look, there's already a beef between Raj and Lou. So we'll just keep it at that. We'll keep it at that.
Oh, are you allowed to just say
Oh.
release what it is, or you can't, or you're not allowed to release?
Well,
Oh,
maybe you can trash talk the fact that they don't need to be fighting.
there,
they're
yeah,
friends.
there you go, Ed. There, yeah. Trash talk, Raj and Lou.
Try to mend the relationship.
Trash
Let's mend
talk-
the relationship.
Yeah, trash talk Raj and Lou, because they're actually on the same team too for the softball game.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they're on the same
And
team
wait,
for the
well,
softball game.
Last time I was going to trash talk, then he went and hit me back. I don't know if that's really a good idea.
Okay, trash
Okay.
talk me. Oh,
no.
Here,
Do not
here,
trash
here.
talk Uncle Lou. Do not trash talk TK. Uncle Lou would like you to clown hot dogs. You want to clown hot?
Okay, now that could work. Like hot. Okay, like
Okay.
hot dogs, like the food hot dogs, right?
Okay, yeah. Hang on, let me put you full screen.
All right,
Be careful what you say about it.
hot dogs.
Like, don't talk about ingredients at all. Okay, go ahead.
All
No,
right.
you're fine. Hang on.
We ready?
Yeah, go ahead. You can.
Okay, viewer discretion is advised, parental advisory. If there's anybody here that's on panel or in the comments section that needs to go to the restroom or get water, please do so at this time. Anyone?
Hang on. You know what? This damn thing. Okay, there we go. All right, go ahead.
Anyone? No? Okay. Well, buckle your seatbelts because this is going to be a bumpy ride. Okay, well, hot dogs. It's time for y'all to get your butts into the clowning box, take your medicine, eat your crow. Hey, guess what, hot dogs? No buffet for you. Well, hot dogs, you love to run around and advertise yourselves on how delicious y'all taste. There's some people that eat y'all up and end up like not liking you for some reason. And I don't know who those people are. Don't come to me and cry to me about, oh yeah, the people that taste me and don't like me. Why won't they like me no more? I don't get it. Well, don't come to me, hot dogs, and ask me about it. I don't have the answer. The only answer I can tell you, hot dogs, is this: you can just tell me what club you ended up at about 5 a.m. You can tell me that. What did you end up at? I don't know. Did you end up at that club where the ladies are like what 80 years old and old enough to be your grandmother? Oh yeah, strokers. Were you up there, hot dogs? Huh? Did you end up there? Did you get drunk? Huh? Are you so drunk you try to advertise yourself to them? Tell them how great you are? Oh, I'm sure if you did that, they smacked you up for about 12 hours and just basically, goodbye, man. We don't want nothing to do with you. Then I'm pretty
Hey,
sure.
Edward,
Yeah.
can you turn the light on? People in the chat saying they can't see you.
Oh, yeah, it was two brand new fluorescent bulbs just went out. And it's like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
Do you have a candle? Maybe go by candlelight.
Oh,
Do you have a lantern?
Let me see if I have some.
You need to invest in a ring light. There he goes again.
I bet he has a lantern in there
leaving
somewhere.
The
He
camera.
is
Look
living
at.
from...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, wow. I
Magic
would have
came
preferred a
on.
lantern, but
Hey.
that's okay.
There we
It
go.
did it on its own. Good.
Okay. All right. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Continue.
No, you're good. All right, so hot dogs, they smacked you for 12 hours, and you just. Not my fault. Don't cry to me. I don't have anything to do with it. I might eat up some hot dogs and I enjoy it. But ask me. Okay, so all you people, so hot dogs, guess what? For you all not being liked by people who don't like you, this is the thing I said. Oh, wait, before we get to that, yeah, I guess you must have ended at the person's house. Good morning. What would you like for me to make for you for breakfast? Oh, yeah, I'm sure you enjoy that, hot dogs. You enjoy that all the time. Yeah, you do. So, including to that, hey, hot dogs, guess what? You are garbage. Oh, boy, here we go. Oh my God. Look at that. Did you just see hot dog shop in here? Oh, my God. Hot dog. Do you all see yourself in here? Do you hot dogs see yourselves in here? You hot dogs. God. Run around. Advertise how great you are. Then some people say you're not so great. I mean, I love y'all, but hey, that's me. I can't control what the other people think. So you hot dogs need to stop crying to me and asking me. It's not my problem. Maybe if you hot dogs stopped running around with the Bible in one hand and then, well, we already know what's in the other hand because I got to protect the ladies on this panel here, so I'm not going to say it. We know what it is. I don't want because
I have no idea what it is.
The word. You'll ban me if I say the word. That's why I kind of have to refrain.
Okay.
Okay.
So you hot dogs run around with the Bible in one hand. We know what's in the other hand, and I'm not gonna say it to protect out of respect for the.
Is it a poussey?
Huh?
A poussey?
A poussey?
Well, I guess we could use that. And a poussey in the other. There we go. I don't know. Maybe I should just say
it's not like saying it. It's a whole different word. We made up a new word.
Yes.
Yeah. You run around the
I'm going to start using that in my vocabulary now.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm start using that in my
Because I don't
vocabulary.
like the other
That's
one.
just crazy, you hot dogs. And guess what? That's just. But I love to eat you, but that's me. The other don't cry to me. That's all I gotta tell you. And that's the bottom line because I said so.
I don't know why it keeps playing that. I got to figure it out. Every time I go to transition something, it plays that stinger, which I absolutely love. I'm not going to say I don't love it, but I got to figure out why it keeps playing it every time I go to transition something. Anyway. All right. Well, thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. That was great. I'm kind of feeling bad now because I'm actually making hot dogs for my kids for dinner tonight.
Oh no. Oh, I really.
So I'm feeling kind of bad now. It's okay. That's okay. They'll still eat them.
There you go.
They'll still eat
Yeah,
them.
I might do a recording tonight about 8 o'clock. So you and Tiger Cat are welcome to come over.
Oh, you're gonna have a live stream? Oh no, you're doing Rumble. I forgot.
Well, I'm gonna do a recording tonight. I mean, y'all welcome to come over. I can email the link to. Tiger Cat, you're welcome to come up. Battle Angel, you can come on up. I'll email the link.
Yeah. If I'm not doing anything, I'll I may come over. But I gave you because when I emailed you the link today, I actually put you and Tiger Cat on there, so you have her email address now. So
I do have it.
Yeah, it should. When I sent you the email for the link today,
it has my email there too.
I emailed her as well. So I put her email address. So you should have it there. So if you
on the link thing.
If you go, right. The email that I sent
he'll figure it out.
Yeah,
He'll figure it out.
Yeah,
he'll figure it out. Okay, just let him figure it out.
If I'm figuring out that I got problems.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions for
Yeah.
Edward in the chat that you would like me to ask him. Again, this is a Q&A session with Edward, the master trash talker. So, the one person that I know that has been wanting me to get you on here is Fish and Football, and he's actually not here. I mean, I don't understand why that dude's not subscribed to me and doesn't hit his notification bells. I'm going to have to get on to him about that when I see him at the softball game. But the question that he had, Edward, was how you actually, I guess, came about on YouTube. Like, your background story, basically, as far as it comes to YouTube. Like, how did you come to find YouTube and get involved with the community? I think that's what his question was.
That's a good question. I like that question. I'll address that as best I can. Well, basically, you know, when I did have a channel, I basically, I remember started in, streamed, and then I just went in, searched for people, subscribed to their channels, and that's how a lot of people find me. Like, I mean, I think I found you, Battle Angel, that way. And then Fishing, I think I was on one of his channels, or let him and Tiger, they did a show.
Okay, well, let's start from the beginning. So, did you find Uncle Lou, or did he find you?
It was almost like a both ways kind of thing, because I remember when he did the call-in, I think I kind of seen him when he did the call-in shows.
Okay, so when he started his call-in shows.
Yeah,
okay.
I think I called in like quite a lot. And then at some point I came on, he was like, yeah, I'm glad you called in, and he had some plans for me. I was like, what, really? I was like, okay, I'd love to hear about it. So he said, how'd you like to be on the Monday night show? I was like, okay, what time's this at? He's like, 10 o'clock. I was like, sure, yeah, why not? I'll jump at that. Okay. So I guess he made whatever arrangements he needed to do, and I ended up on the Lunch Money show Monday nights, 10 o'clock, did trash talking, and I've been going on from there. So
how long ago? Do you remember how long ago that was?
Oh God, I like I said, I've been doing the trash talking on the Lunch Money show about maybe a year or so.
No, it's been longer than that. I've been a part of this community for a little over 2 years, and you were doing it long before that.
Okay, then maybe 2 years or so.
Were you on the Lunch Money show when it was in the afternoon before it went to the night?
Yeah, because there was some controversy I heard about it when they were doing it during, what was it, like at noon, and went to whatever.
Controversy.
That's what I heard. I don't know the whole entire story. I'm just going by what I've heard. So, but then I think Lou and Pete, I just got rid of that portion, and then now they went at night, and I was like, okay. So I came on.
Yeah, well, they did Lunch Money because it was lunchtime, but then they just kept it. Yeah, they just kept the name. So
yeah,
when
they went it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed doing it. Love trash talking on there, because and I'm sure I don't know if y'all saw the what was it?
I don't mean to interrupt, Edward. I'm sorry. I just want to address something real quick. Trololo231. This is my channel. All right, so I just want to go ahead and address that for you. I mean, I have no problem banning you, but I understand that you are here because Edward probably told you that he was going to be on the show today. But just keep in mind that this is my channel. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Continue.
Yes, Trololo, keep it in mind for sure. Yeah, don't try anything that'll get you banned from here. That's my advice. Okay. Anyway, as I was, where the heck was it? Oh yeah. Now I remember. But yeah, I've been trash talking on the Lunch Money show for, I enjoy doing it. It's great, I'm sure my greatest home run hit was clowning Wall Street. That was a big home run hitter. Man, loved it. I've had some out of the park.
I know, Uncle Lou. I may have made a mistake in that. No, go ahead, continue. You're fine.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, Uncle Lou, what's up? Anyway, but yeah, I mean, I've had a lot of some of my trash talking were out of the parks, and then I'm sure I've had some not so whatever, but hey, it's all you know, it's all learning. You know, if it's not great, you know, you just gotta
Yeah,
practice,
you can
practice.
just you can go ahead and just hide him. Don't time him out. You just hide him.
Right. But yeah, you know, but trash talking on the Lunch Money show is great. And like once in a while, when I did call in the Lou's call-in show and Pete's once in a while, yeah, I trash talked a bit on there. Of course, asking for their permission to do so.
Right.
Yeah, and they allow it with permission, you know, and they love that too. I remember how Lou kind of found me was I think I clowned BYU at the time. I know Lou doesn't like that at school, but hey, Lou, I agree with you a little bit. They discriminate.
Right. So you came on the Lunch Money show for the very first time to trash talk, basically, right? Is that how it works?
He had me do Tennessee.
So then you just became like a regular staple now. So you started coming on like every Monday, right? So and then that's how you got like, I guess, introduced to like Pete and his channel and stuff like that, was through that Lunch Money show, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's been great, you know, being on Lunch Money show with those guys. Oh, it's awesome. And being on this with y'all is awesome too.
Well, I appreciate you coming on. I mean, I got to give props to whoever made your schedule for this Sunday, getting you off at 4:00.
Good job.
Great job. Thank you. Because, yeah, we were, you know, TK and I have been talking about having you on and doing the so-called Q&A thing. So,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll answer questions if they have anything they want to know about video games, certain things. Yeah, I'll talk about that, you know. But if not, hey, it's all good.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for Edward, TK?
Let me see. Okay, every time you trash talk and you throw that trash can and you're screaming, you sound like a madman, right? And I know, but every time you do it, your mom never comes in, but she comes in once in a while. Like, does she already know that when you do that, you're on the show just so she doesn't bother you?
Oh, yeah.
So when she comes in, the time she comes in, she doesn't know you're on because you're not supposed to be on.
She's not really paying much attention to it.
Maybe she should.
There were times, you know, like when I streamed, you know, the phone would ring like late at night consistently. And, you know, I don't know if I should be saying this. You know, I've been swatted, so that's why I had to be
No way.
Yes.
Oh
my
Have
God.
You really?
Wait, hold on. We need this story. Like all the details. That's scary. Because
that is that is not me. Okay, I think that might be TK's air conditioning unit or
what happened?
AC. They're just talking about they hear something pulsating.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
It's my pulsating, stupid air conditioner.
Yeah, so I figured as much because when I used to have those window units, they kind of made the same noise.
This
too,
isn't even a window unit.
But Lou, when somebody asked that question, Lou said that's BA's quote unquote exercise equipment. You wish.
It's my exercise equipment.
Okay.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, somebody said pulsating. Somebody said, "What's that pulsating?" So.
Okay. Well, I'll mute till it goes off because I forgot what question I had.
Oh, you asked him about him being a madman and been throwing the trash can and about his mom, but then he mentioned something about him being swatted. So yes, we need to hear this. We need to hear this story.
Okay,
so
let
tell
me
us the
mute
story.
myself.
Yeah, tell us the story about you being swatted.
Somebody called the police, thinking that I was, you know, when I was doing, you know, I'm doing my, you know, streaming thing, you know, so I had a channel then. And they're thinking like, oh, he's threatening, you know. I'm like, what the? Oh, God. So that's why the police came out. And I even showed the cops, like, this is what I was doing, you know. And I was like, I'm not threatening anyone. I mean, I might do a trash talk, but, you know, I'm not really threatening, you know. I just do it and if I'm threatening, it's just a part of the trash talk. I'm not physically going to do it, you know. It's just a little incentive I've thrown in. Like, I've been doing that for, like, a long time. And So they're like, all right. So of course my mother. I know she's protective of me. I'm cool. I mean, I know she loves me and she's protecting me. Yeah, but she's like, and I've been told, like, okay, you need to like be off this for a while or so. So I took about maybe what, I don't know, a month or week off or so. Came back and then it's like, oh, I shouldn't even be on this. I'm like, what? I'm like, come on, everything's calmed down. I'm like, geez, get it in your head. I'm like, I mean, look, you see my dad coming down here telling me I should be off? Please. No, he's relaxed. He gets it, So after all, I went all down and I worked out a deal saying, okay, you can do this, but so it's cool now. But yeah, that's why but then the phone just starts ringing consistently at night. I'm like, I'm not going to answer the phone while I'm streaming, okay? I'm like, God. So what I do now, that's why I kind of try to disconnect all the phones and
Okay.
see that.
Okay. Is that what you're saying? You got swatted? As
Right.
people call it. Do you know what swatting means?
It basically they call the cops. And
So did that happen?
Just the
So did
cops
yeah.
That has happened. Yes.
So did the
that
cops
happened.
come?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
But you called the cops to report what was going on with the phone calling and stuff like that, right?
I didn't call them. Somebody called them. It wasn't me that called.
Oh, okay. Well, then, yeah, I guess I was a little bit confused because you were talking about the phone was ringing off the hook, and I mean, I know about the whole people ordering food to your house and stuff like that too.
Yeah, that was happening too.
But police actually did come to your house.
Oh yes.
Okay, because somebody called them.
Right, somebody did. Yes.
Okay, all right.
But that's all like over and finished, and I'm trying to when I stream, I'm like, I want to get to the top. I'm trying to do well, and I know there's people out there that obviously don't want me to either get monetized, don't want me to succeed. They do anything they can to like not have me succeed. So I'm thinking there's jealousy here. Like, okay, they can't do shows like me. So, let's go ahead and go up on stream. Let's expose ourselves. Let's put shows on the screen. Oh, yeah. Just because you don't want me succeeding, that's your answer?
Edward,
Jesus.
should I be honest here, or is that mean?
What?
No. I mean, sometimes he needs honest though. He
don't
needs
think
honest
it's
though.
jealousy. It may be some jealousy, okay? But the reason they do it is because you let them.
Oh.
You see, do you see that happening on other shows? That's why when you have somebody on there, just hear me out now.
Yeah.
And they say, Edward, because when I would watch you and they'd say, Edward, put up the screen first. It was like you weren't even listening to them. You were just looking at it was like you were thinking, should I let them on or not? Just don't let them on. If somebody says don't let them on, just don't let them on. Don't think about it.
Right.
Okay? If they tell you to put up the screen, put up the screen. Because if you put up the screen and you get a porn bomber, nobody else is going to see it but y'all. So then that way you don't get
like
knocked
an
off.
overlay is what you're saying.
Right.
Yes. So that's the thing. You just have to listen to what people are telling you, because when I watch you, it really looks like all you're doing is trying to decide whether or not to let people on. You have this one look on your face, just like you're trying to wonder, should I let them on or not? Just listen to the people, because we love you. We're going to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
We're not going to lie to you.
Well,
we're going to say, don't put that person on, and then just listen.
Well, not only that, it's like, I mean, you have to kind of go with your gut, too. If your gut is telling you that you probably should not put, like, if you have any doubts about putting this person on your StreamYard, you need to go with that.
Right. See, I think his gut always goes to the nice side. Your gut always, you look at the best in people, Edward. You don't know. It's like you don't think that, it's kind of like you're too nice. You're too trusting. You're too trusting. These people out there, they want to get your stream shut down partially. That's it. Yes, they're jealous because look how many subscribers you got so quick. But also, It's because you're an easy target because you would let them on.
Yeah, you're too, like she said, you're way too nice about it, you know.
You're way too nice. You would mod anybody that asks you. Anybody.
I guess that's my problem.
Well,
But
I
it's
mean,
not a bad thing. It means because you're just too nice.
yeah.
You're
I guess
just too
that's my
nice.
problem.
Well, it's okay. It's better than being too mean. Would you rather be an asshole?
Well, I mean, because if I did, yeah, there you go. Would I rather be an asshole?
Nobody
Well,
wants to be an asshole.
I
You
mean,
know, I want to be.
should
I
Should
wish I
I
was as nice
be?
as you. I wish I was as nice as
I
you.
mean, I don't necessarily think that I'm an asshole. I just don't put up with certain shit. You know, like
Oh well, me either.
yeah. I
me
mean,
either.
I don't put up with certain shit, and like I think I know a lot of people in this community. Well, I would like to think that I know the people in this community that they wouldn't try to sabotage me. Does that make sense? They wouldn't try to sabotage me. But not only that, but I mean, my setup is totally different than yours, though, too, thanks to Lou, of course. So I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with people coming on and P-bombing me because, yeah, I mean, the only people that would be able to see would be us. That's in this back room.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's on the panel
If you
right
left,
now.
but the problem is, a lot of the stuff that's interesting about Edward's show is when people are on cam, like the rat lifts. I love Rose when she's on there smoking her bong,
Yeah.
and she looks like she looks like she's watching something on TV and she's mesmerized by it, right? She's smoking that bong and she looks like 100. And I'm saying this with as much love. I hope if she's listening,
I
this
hope
is
she's
meant
listening
with
too.
total-
I loved Rose. Yeah.
I love
I
her,
loved
okay,
Rose.
but she looks like she is like old, like old, and I'm like,
well, that's
thinking,
the thing though too. It's
man.
like she was always concentrated on whatever she was doing, even though her camera was kind of off to the side, so you could only see like the side of her face. Like she was definitely concentrating on what was going on in your chat and trying to take care of everything that was going on in your chat. So props to her for doing that, definitely.
But the thing is that she has to be older than me, okay? And she could take a hit off that bong, and I cough on a little vape. My lungs are already worse than hers, I think. She has some lungs of iron or something.
Yeah.
Look at her age. She takes this huge bong hit.
Yeah.
Edward's like, yeah.
Jay, I hope everything goes okay with your mom. He says his mom starts chemo tomorrow at 10 a.m. Well, good luck to your
Aw.
mom. Sorry to hear that,
Yeah.
but yeah, I hope everything goes
Prayers
well.
for your mom.
Yep.
I'm the same way.
Thoughts to your mom. I'll do thoughts and
Yes.
prayers. Thoughts and prayers to your mom.
Thoughts
so,
and prayers for me too.
Yeah. So,
Same here.
yeah, swatted. I
But swatted. Okay, let me ask you this though. It was police that came and knocked on your door, right? You didn't hear a bunch of cop cars going meow, 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 and then there was a bunch
I
of
didn't hear that.
ATF people, or like there wasn't a SWAT team out there surrounding your house,
no,
right?
no.
People do that.
yes, I've
Yeah.
seen
People do
videos
that
of
to
people
people.
do that. Yeah, so
And somebody,
Girl, I'm
an
telling
innocent
you,
man,
I've got
and-
this
and-
sickness going on with me right now. Ask Lou about it, but I don't know. Like, I go through these phases where, like, but for the last like week or maybe like I don't know, like 4 or 5 days, I have been hooked on TikTok. I don't know what's been going on with me here lately. So my newest thing that I have been watching on TikTok is did you heard about that 19-year-old Texas girl, right?
no.
Okay, so 19 years old, which I have a lot of questions about this. What is the 19-year-old still doing in high school? But I guess there could be a lot of answers to that question. But
I've seen 20
yeah.
year olds.
So this 19-year-old, I think she lives in Texas. I'm not sure, but there was a 19-year-old girl that got pregnant. She claims she didn't know she was pregnant, so she's in the emergency room. She went into the emergency room with her mother for what she claims was back pain, right? So she at one point in time, she gets up and says that she has to go to the bathroom, right? She actually gives birth in this bathroom, and like from what I have been seeing and reading, suffocates the baby and throws the baby in the trash can.
Oh.
So I've just been watching like all these like camera, like hospital camera videos, like body cam videos of her being arrested, and like just the backstory on this, and this is the reason why I can't watch the news.
Recent?
So
Is this
yeah, this happened back in January.
okay?
Yeah,
And what part of Texas?
I don't even know if it's Texas or not, honestly. So let me look it up real quick. So, but I don't even know if it's Texas. I'm just assuming it's Texas because I think somebody was saying it was like close to the Mexico border or something like that. So, but let me see. Lexi. Hang on. I'm looking it up.
Ranch. Now.
Who's that? Who's talking?
Oh, it's my dad. Sorry.
Okay, mother. Here we go.
Because we're going to eat in about 3 minutes. So you need to do this before it gets cold. So.
Okay, her name is Alexis Avila, 19 years old. I'm trying to see. Oh, it says New Mexico actually. So, there we go.
Oh, New Mexico.
Yeah, New Mexico. Okay. So maybe I was wrong. Yeah. Yeah.
I'll have to look up that.
Yeah. Alexis, is that her name? Alexi.
Because I've taken
Alexee Treviso is her name. Treviso. So yeah, but that's just what I've been doing on TikTok. Yeah. So. Okay, I haven't seen any questions in the chat. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to drop the StreamYard link. I'm going to have Vic come on for just a minute so he can tell us, because you remember we gave him a homework assignment. What was that, like 2 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago?
Yep. Or something like that.
Yeah. So
I forgot the words we gave him. I don't remember.
I think one of them I remember was finger cuffs. So that's the word that I gave
I never
him.
looked it up.
Yeah.
I never looked it up. So it'll be interesting because I thought I'd rather hear it from him.
Yeah. And I'm hoping that he actually wrote down the actual definition that he found from Urban Dictionary. Because remember last time he didn't quite give us like the definition. Well, anyway. All right. So yeah, there's the StreamYard link. It's right now. I'm not gonna have anybody else on except for Vic right now. So if you guys click the link, I'm just gonna leave you in the back room until we get done with Vic, and then I'll bring y'all on. So. Just to let y'all know. While we're waiting on Vic, just a shameless little plug again. Again, my PayPal, the links to my PayPal and my Cash App link are pinned to the top of the chat. They're also in the description of the video if you feel so inclined to help support me in the show. They would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, there we go. And if you're liking what's going on too right now with the show. Sure, absolutely, Uncle Lou. If you would like to, you can ask Vic questions. So, Celine, I'll bring you on in just a second. Go ahead and turn your camera on for me, though. No, I'm just kidding. But see how that works. See how that works, Edward. Yeah. You see how that works?
But I think you know what I think it is though.
Yeah, they don't have to turn their camera on for me though, because.
No, you know what it is about Edward too is that, yeah, he's too concentrated on one thing, right? Being nice and letting people on. He wants to let everyone on and everything. But that's why I said it's probably some good for somebody else to just run the logistics and just let you be on camera, because that's why they're there. They're there to see you, Edward. They're not there to see you look at and stare at your microphone, figuring out if you're going to let someone on or not. You got to entertain the folks. Let you entertain them. Entertain them
Uncle
right
Lou,
now.
I told you if you guys had any questions, you could put them in the chat or, yeah. So if you have questions for Edwards, I will ask him. He is still on the panel. So nothing to get perturbed about.
Yeah, my screen's still enlarged.
Yeah, he's still enlarged.
Oh, how did that happen?
I don't know.
Enlarge me, Battle Angel. That's
I
how.
know. Well, oh yeah. Okay, here we go. There we go. Exit
There you go. There you go.
I'm gonna give Vic a couple more minutes to get on here, and then I guess I'm just start letting other people on the panel, and then we'll save the thing for next week. Then I guess. So it doesn't seem like Vic's got no interest in it. He's in the chat though, but he's got no interest on coming on StreamYard. Oh, there he is. Hi, Vic.
Hey, Vic.
Hey, BA and TK and Edward.
What's up, Victor?
How's it going? How are you feeling?
Good. Yeah. I'm getting a lot better.
I shall return
All right.
in a second. I need to go do something. I'll be back.
Okay. So is it 100? I mean, like, did you get tested for COVID and it came back positive?
Yeah,
for
I
COVID?
did. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
did. Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you do one of those home tests?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Wow. So did you swab your own nose and shit like that too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst part of getting a COVID test is having that nose swab done. Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah. That's why I did it. Yeah. That's why I swabbed myself. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Because let someone else swab you, they'll just jam it way
Yeah,
up
they'll
there.
shove that thing right up like it's going into your brain. You're absolutely right. All right, Vic, what you got for us today?
Okay, so I have some things I just did my research on Urban Dictionary, and I think that we're gonna start with the most tame ones, and we're gonna get weirder as we go.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
So the first one is to waffle stomp. And that is where you take a dump in the shower and then you try to stomp it down the drain.
Okay.
That is disgusting.
Was it you that said you'd never heard waffle stomp?
I've never heard that.
So you've heard Lou say that before, though, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If so, I probably thought.
Lou has said that before on so many live streams I can't even remember. I mean, I think he's probably said it on a couple
maybe
videos
I always
too.
thought. Maybe I always thought he was talking like curb stomp or some other thing.
Yeah.
Maybe I never really thought about it. But then when you said it, I'm like, that's a sexual thing. So maybe when he said it, I wasn't really thinking. Who knows? Maybe I thought of a shoe with a pattern stomping somebody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you understand why it's called waffle stomping, right?
Because the drain.
Yeah, because the
the
marks in the
Oh,
drain
God.
make it look like
I'm
a
gonna
waffle.
vomit. I'm gonna vomit.
That's true, Uncle Lou. He says waffle stomping is a serious time saver.
That is nasty. No way.
Well, I mean, I've
No
peed in the shower
way.
before, but I've never pooped in the shower.
Oh, you might not want to admit that on air there that you've actually peed in the shower.
What? What? That's normal.
Don't worry. I'll protect you, Vic. Nobody's gonna mess with you.
Yeah, nobody's gonna mess with you.
What?
Okay, what's the next?
Especially Nate.
Well, Nate hasn't even been in here, so
No, I'm just kidding. It's
Yeah.
because Nate is relentless on him. You know.
he is. But I mean, Vic's got broad shoulders. He can handle it.
Okay.
it.
So next,
next
up,
word.
Next up we had Blumpkin.
Oh yes. Okay.
And basically, this is my mom getting a blowjob while taking a shit.
Okay. Who gave
Yeah.
you that word? Do you remember?
No, I don't remember, but
I can't remember who gave you
remember-
that word. Do
Well,
you
I
remember?
remember a girl that was the only one I knew, and the only reason I knew it was because of the morning show.
Oh yeah, yes.
I didn't know what it was.
Yes. Okay. I remember. Yes, I specifically remember that morning show too.
So I
yes.
had to, yeah.
Yeah.
I was
so.
like, oh my God, people do that? Like, like whoever thought of that up? You know what I'm saying? And where did that's what we're talking about. Where did these words come from? Who thought of that? Did cavemen do that kind of shit? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, who comes up with these things? I don't know why I'm saying that. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Next word, Vic.
okay. So on to the next word. Oh yeah, the next word is gonna be yes, and then this is when things get weird.
Take a
and
turn for the weird.
Disturbing.
Okay.
Here's what the next word was: finger cuff. Okay.
Okay. Now I do. Yeah, I'm the one that gave Vic this word. So okay, go ahead.
Or more specifically, it can also be called Chinese finger cuff. But anyway, this is where you have someone, so they like give a guy a blowjob and get fucked from behind at the same time.
Finger cuffs.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Finger cuffs.
Have you ever heard
I
that?
still don't get it. No,
So,
I don't.
okay, so picture this, okay? A girl is giving a guy a blowjob, right?
Yes.
And then at the same time, she's getting fucked from behind.
Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a girl.
It doesn't have to be a girl. You're absolutely right. Right.
Right,
So,
but how does that? What does that have to do with finger cuffs? And what are finger cuffs?
you don't know what finger cuffs are?
No,
Those Chinese finger cuffs?
no.
All right, I'm gonna look up a picture for you, and it's actually gonna be the finger cuffs. Okay, it's not gonna be anything dirty. So
Okay.
So
I want to see why this makes sense.
Okay.
You know what
Well,
I'm
yeah.
saying?
If you don't know what Chinese finger cuffs are, then yeah, you're not gonna be able to. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Hang on a second. I gotta go back. All right. Here we go. All right. You ready? I'm gonna. It's probably gonna play this stinger again too, so I apologize if it does. I'm not exactly sure how. Okay. Can you see the screen?
I can. Can you enlarge it?
Let me see if I can enlarge a picture. So, let me just go to images.
Yeah.
All right. Finger cuffs. So these are Chinese finger cuffs. You see them right there?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Okay,
does
I
it make
get
sense
it.
now? Finger
Yeah.
cuffs? Okay.
Yeah, but what is the point of that though? Why would you put your finger in that thing?
I mean, it's just
Your
like a little
finger.
novelty thing that you can buy, like kind of like at any like like gift shop or something like that. So I mean, my
But
kids.
does it have a purpose?
No, it's just like a little. It's like a magical, like a magic, thing.
Magic trick?
Well, it's not really. It's not like really a magic. I don't know how to explain it. Okay, you know how I am about explaining shit. Okay, it's just like a
I
little.
would have to go on
novelty-
YouTube. And
Yeah, it's
check.
just a little novelty thing. So like and this is good. You stick your fingers in there, and the more you pull your fingers apart, the tighter it gets.
Pull your fingers apart. The
Yeah.
tighter it
So, so do I have to do a visual for you? All right. I'll
Okay,
do
now it makes sense.
Does it make
No,
sense?
I got it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you stick your
Yeah.
fingers in the little cuffs, right? And then pull them you pull them apart. And yeah, the more you pull them apart, the tighter the little cuff gets. So.
Okay.
So now does the term finger cuffs make sense after seeing
Yeah,
a
it
picture?
makes sense
Okay,
now, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I mean, it's literally the fingers in
Right,
each
exact-
thing. I'm picturing like handcuffs, but made for fingers, and I'm like, what in the hell are these people talking about?
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Next word, Vic.
Okay, now this one, yeah, y'all need to prepare yourselves. This one is really disturbing. The next one I have is docking. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Oh, you got to go, Vic?
No, not yet. I have 10 minutes.
Okay.
So anyway, so this one is called docking. And it involves two men, we got that, and it's the act of placing the head of one's penis inside the foreskin of another's penis. So usually it works with when both the guys are, or at least one of them is uncircumcised. So here we go. So it says a very intimate and intense sexual act performed by two uncircumcised men. Guy one pulls his foreskin back and holds it, while guy two stretches his open and outward as far as possible over the head and shaft of guy one's penis. Then guy one repeats the procedure as he's releasing all his foreskin that he was holding back tightly, pulling the opening out and as far down as possible over guy two's penis, making sure guy two foreskin stays in place. When complete, both cockheads are touching the tip to tip encased inside each other's foreskin. The dual coverage combined with the moist juices starting to flow from each of them creates a suctioning effect somewhat similar to a fleshlight, helping to hold everything in place while jacking both penises as one, an effect much like those Chinese finger handcuffs, allowing quite a bit of masturbating action while easily staying inside of each other. The sensation is so intense both guys will often ejaculate simultaneously, visually filling the foreskin coupling with so much cum you can see it slowly the form overflow, slowly up the foreskins, and savory the warm, wet suctions, working their still hard penises together with intermingled juices.
Oh my god. Yeah, I did not think you were going to go into that detailed. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you an A+ for this assignment because
I still don't know if I even get it.
oh, I'm definitely not looking that up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Wow.
I think it's got to go now.
Yeah. Wow. Well, yeah.
I'll be right there.
All right, Vic. Well, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it. I don't want to keep you from whatever it is that you have to.
Yeah. So anyway, yes, I have to go now.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on, Vic. I appreciate it.
Okay. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah.
All right. Have a good one. Happy 4th.
Okay. Bye. Yeah. Happy 4th. Yeah.
I think everybody's
Happy 4th.
Yeah, there we go. I was about to say I think everybody's in shock right now.
Yeah, I'm just like.
Hi there, Celine.
Fuck you all. I don't want to follow that up. Jesus Christ.
As far as the demonetizing, I'm not monetized anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Oh, that's a good point. And I'm angry now at TK.
Why?
I've been on here for half an hour. You didn't say hello, not once.
Well, I didn't
You
put
mean
you
in the chat room?
Well, no, he's been in the back room.
I can't see
said hello
you.
in the chat. Lou says you don't like me anymore.
Oh no, she can't see the chat. She can't see the chat when she's on StreamYard.
I just looked at it earlier one little bit, but I didn't even see you on there.
Yes, it was B-Bean. Abso-freaking-lutely.
Oh, okay. Well,
B-Bean asked, BA, was that really worth the content? Yes, absolutely.
I would beg to differ. Well, if Tiger can't see the chat, then I am not mad at Tiger Cat. But Lou says you don't like me anymore. Anyway.
You think I would ignore you on purpose?
No.
You think I'm mean?
No.
I didn't. You know what? You're absolutely right, Lou. He said Vic was so excited about that he didn't even say yep 100 times when he was
you
giving.
Noticed that.
You know what? Now that he brought it up, yes, you're absolutely correct. You're absolutely correct.
He flowed. I mean,
I don't know if y'all could tell, but I could tell he was smiling the whole time he was saying that.
I'm sure he was.
Even though he wasn't on camera, I could just tell that he was smiling the whole time he was saying that.
But he didn't stutter or fumble or anything one time that whole time.
Not one bit.
So the secret to getting Vic to speak without stuttering or anything, is to have him read from the Urban Dictionary about dirty shit. I believe we've made a breakthrough in.
Well, this is the show about anything, everything, and maybe a little football, okay? And because it's not even football season yet, right now it's about anything and everything, okay? So while I have you on, Celine, Edward, this is Celine. Celine, this is Edward. I don't know if he's still not in the room. He left the room. I don't think he's in there yet. But
yeah. Well, nice to meet you, Edward. I've heard so much about you. Don't know what to say. Perhaps the less said, the better.
That is correct, Lou.
How you doing, BA? I haven't talked to you since yesterday.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm just enjoying this weekend. I worked at the salon all day yesterday. Well, for the most part, and then had to day off. But
TK, I haven't talked to in a little while, so it's good to see TK again.
Hi, Celine.
What's up, Celine?
Look at that. Look, now y'all can meet.
There's Celine and Nate's dad.
My Jewish
the latest bromance. Oh, sorry, my stupid air conditioner.
No, you're fine.
I've never actually met the guy before, so okay.
You're trying to tell me that you've never seen
but
Edward
you can have
before?
a bromance if you wanted.
No, I've never encountered Edward before. I not that I can recall.
Yeah.
Unless he's been going. Did he ever go by another screen name?
No, it's always been Edward. Okay. Edward the champion trash talker, or Edward the master trash talker.
Right.
Yeah.
I have heard. Yes, I have heard.
Hello. Boy, I thought I was worse when it comes to sexual talk.
Well, to Vic's defense, I asked him to look these words up and come on and tell us his findings. So
that was his homework assignment.
Yeah, he didn't do that on his own accord. Okay. He was asked to do that. That's the reason that he came on.
Okay.
Failed to do your assignment. That's it. That's a sin. I like Vic too. Don't get me wrong. I do like him.
B Bean asked, BA, are most of your customers regulars or do you get a lot of randoms? My clientele that I have now are mostly regulars. I do get the random like walk-in or somebody that has somebody that sees me already and they're recommended to me. But right now I do have a set clientele, but I take new clients all the time.
I hope they tip well.
What's that?
I hope they tip well.
For the most part, yeah. Yeah. So, Lou just came and got a haircut from me yesterday at the salon.
Does he have hair?
He got no hair to cut.
Yes, he
Love
does.
You, Lou.
Yes, he does. He's got hair to cut. Okay.
You forget I met Lou many times.
Right, but you're not. You're also not his hairstylist either. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I am the professional. So.
Yes.
You take my word.
I need a haircut.
He's definitely got a hair. He's definitely got hair.
I
was about to say he's definitely hairy, but no,
I got a haircut, so I'm
when
good. TMI, BA TMI.
Right. Celine's awesome.
Yeah, we don't need to know about Lou's man.
Celine's awesome.
He is. I refer to him as my Jewish brother.
Okay.
And I bow to him.
I always wanted a brother. I had stuck with it.
I don't know who this ghost dog person is, but I don't.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Bye.
Yeah, you're not coming up here.
Yeah, no.
Is that Ghost of Nicola or something? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't tolerate that kind of shit on my channel. So yeah.
Try
again.
No, that's I just looked at the comment that you just knocked out. That's out of line, sir. Out of line.
Yeah.
Where has Tron Fools been?
He's been in the chat. I just saw him in the chat.
And did you notice that Neo? We were talking about Neo and Lizard Circus last night about nobody's seen him in forever, and Neo's in your chat somewhere.
Yeah, I saw him in the chat as well. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Matt Doomit said Ghost Dog is Unk.
Oh well.
Oh well.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
you're not
that would
welcome
explain.
here.
That would explain everything.
That would explain everything. So
not welcome here.
you can go fuck yourself, Ghost Dog. How about that?
There you go. Yeah, now you're giving me some excellent ideas, Battle Engine. I guess I need to start talking like that when I do streaming on YouTube now.
I told you. I mean, there's so much that.
I may have to start saying that now.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. There you go.
Oh, Raj is in rare form tonight.
Yeah.
Now, Neo, we were talking about you. Neo just said, "I'm still here." I did an impromptu stream last night, and for about 10 minutes or so, you and Lizard Circus were part of the conversation. It's like nobody'd seen either one of you around in a while.
Yeah, you're probably right, Lou. That ghost dog person channel was created today, so it's probably troll lo. Yeah, troll lo.
Does it have any videos?
Try again.
Yeah.
No, those are what are called sock accounts.
Okay.
Yeah, they just create them so they can come on people's after they've been hidden from a channel. They just create new ones. Yeah. So.
Jeez.
On some of the on a lot of the watch channel live streams that I attend, you would be surprised at how many of those people pop up just to I mean, in a watch,
just to troll people, or just to troll? Yeah, just to troll. Period.
Just to N bomb or sex bomb or whatever, and it I mean, in a sports channel, it's dedicated to trash talking. I understand that, but in a channel about watches, come on, give me a break.
So you guys got big plans. You and Celine, and this question is for Celine and for Nate. Y'all got big plans for 4th? Didn't you say something about your daughter was coming, or you're going to visit with your daughter?
No. Well, during the day on the 4th, I've got to go up to Tampa to go with my younger daughter to look at a place that they're interested in leasing, and she doesn't. Her boyfriend is flying back to Jersey tonight. She doesn't want to go look at the property alone. I can certainly understand that, and I don't want her to. Yeah, so I'm going to go up there and look it over with her, and she's going to show me some of the other places that they have applied to, and see what I think. It's, shit, it ain't what I think, kid. It's can you live with it or what?
Right.
All I'm doing is helping her pay for it, really. But
what about you, Nate? What you got planned for the 4th?
Well, tomorrow I'm going to my uncle's work. Site. I'm going to do a lot of fireworks there. It's outside, so.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope so.
It's basically he works on he rebuilds plane models like actual planes, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I've actually got to work tomorrow because places are going to be closed Tuesday for 4th of July, so I'm going to have to do some work tomorrow. And I don't know. I think I may take my kids to go see some fireworks.
And what you heard was that was my dad talking. So
yeah. Welcome, Lizard Circus and Homegrown Cowboy. Can we get his theme song, TK?
Uh-oh.
He's a homegrown cowboy. Yeah. He is tall, dark, and handsome, riding on top of his horse.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I made you to come up with one for me. I want a very catchy one.
I know. I got to get you one because Vandy's and Cowboys is down pat.
Yeah.
theirs is down pat. So I'm working on everybody else's now.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's people like Lou that are just thrilled about that too.
Oh man.
All right, I'm back.
That's right, Lizard. You tell him. Lizard said, I needed some of that bad bitch fuel, and I knew there was only one place I could go. That's right. Facts. 100%.
Woo! To the
100%.
Bad Bitch Fuel Channel.
That's right.
Lou,
There should
I
be.
don't want to talk about flags. Leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
I
there
answered
should
your
be-
question. Leave me alone.
There should be a. You know what G Fuel is? Like powder for
What?
water.
Wait, say it again.
Wait.
Do you know what G Fuel is?
G
Yeah,
Fuel.
G Fuel.
G Fuel.
Yeah.
It's powdered
Yes.
Gatorade.
Yes. Like
Yes.
stuff that you put in water to flavor it.
Yeah.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You two, you and TK should make this show into a well. You can keep the show too, but you can also make a bad bitch fuel, but kind of like G Fuel.
But I'm drinking Gatorade right now. Is that my Bad Bitch Fuel?
That's your bad bitch fuel.
Well, I was gonna say like your own company of the.
Our own company. Oh,
yeah. Like we should.
you know what? You could do like protein powders and stuff
Yeah,
that's
that's what I'm
good for
talking about, yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like and make it
Oh.
fuel. Like make it like Bad Bitch Fuel.
Get your bad
Girl.
bitch fuel. Yeah, like
Right
like-
here.
right. So like as people have been saying, Lou should come up with his own like lube and call it
Uncle Lou.
Lou
Okay.
tube.
You know what? When I first found him and I would look at that shirt, at first, that is the first thing that I kept seeing lube. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had to get used to that. It must have been I don't know, some kind of weird, I don't know.
Oh, you heard that, Lizard? Yes, he was very very descriptive with that last word. Yes. Again.
I think Lizard was the one that
I
picked
never,
that
I
word.
never heard of such a
No,
thing
I think
before,
that word
and
came from
I
Jay,
wish
actually.
I never heard of it.
I thought it was Lizard.
No, I think Jay gave him that word.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
So, yep.
I never heard of that in my life.
I picked the wrong stream to learn about this.
Well, now you know, okay? If you ever
I didn't
wonder,
want to know.
if
I
you
didn't
ever
wanna know.
wondered, now you know. There you go.
No, I never wondered, and I never thought of such a thing, and I'm sickened by the fact that somebody out there thought of such a thing.
Yeah, just think. Someone
Yeah.
actually had to come up. I mean, someone had to come up with the word, but then the word wouldn't have been come up with unless the action was actually done. Right? So.
Ick. Call me old fuddy brother if you must.
Oh,
But ick.
man. This is great. This is great.
I just could have lived the rest of my life without knowing about that.
Did Edward
But I
step away from the
still-
computer
I-
again?
But even with that whole
Mhm.
description, I got lost in there somewhere. I still don't understand totally what it is, but
It's
I'm
probably better
okay.
that you don't. It's probably better
Yeah,
that
it's probably better that you don't.
It sounded painful at first, but
women can't do it anyway, so it's not something women can do.
but when he was saying it, it sounded like something impossible. But I don't want to think. Oh, God, I
don't
Are you
know.
gonna? So you're gonna trademark it for me, B Bean? If you trademark it for me, I'd greatly appreciate that.
What do you say?
He said he's gonna call his trademark lawyer today to trademark BBF, Bad Bitch Fuel.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's my idea too, for you guys.
Oh yeah, for the Bad Bitch Fuel to actually come up with
Yeah.
some sort of concoction for Bad Bitch Fuel. Yes, yes.
I
Great
have a
idea.
feeling alcohol will be involved somehow.
Probably.
I mean, maybe.
5%.
Maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what happens.
Well, at least make it out of use Coke Zero as the base so I can have some.
Coke Zero, huh?
Really?
How about if I make it mixable with Coke Zero?
Okay.
Okay.
I really like Coke Zero now. I do.
I agree, Lizard. Weird. I agree. He said it needs to be some sort of cocktail. I agree.
That's pink.
That's pink or purple.
Or purple.
Yeah, pink or purple. Yeah.
Or pink and purple.
Pink and purple.
And like an ombre style of drink.
Yes, man.
And it has to have a
probably
cherry.
Start writing this shit down.
It has to have a cherry.
Purple, though?
It has to have a cherry and a straw and a long
what about an upside down pineapple?
glass.
Well, you could probably mix like blue. What is that stuff called? Blue caraca. Is that how you pronounce it? And cherry, like that cherry juice, whatever, to make it purple. Because red and blue make purple.
Lizard Circus. She's going to ignore anything about upside down pineapple, so you'll never get an answer.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, Lizard. But yeah, I'm gonna stay away from the upside down pineapple.
Oh, wait a minute. You could serve it in an upside down pineapple.
That might be that. There you go. Look at you, Celine, coming up with some ideas of your own.
I'm old and knowledgeable.
And you've been around the block, right? Is that?
I am worldly. I'm a worldly.
There we go. Worldly.
Worldly.
Yes, I like that.
Experience.
I like that. Oh yeah. Bet y'all didn't think this was how the show was going to turn out, did you?
I had no idea.
When you tuned in.
Shippies came up with a new word.
Oh, I don't think he came up with it. I think that's something that he's very well known for knowing what it is. I've never heard of that before.
I've never heard that term before. Yeah. Locker boxing, never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard that either.
Yeah.
No.
Well, leave it to Jay to come up with these words that have never.
I must be very sheltered because there's so many things I haven't heard.
I wouldn't say that you're sheltered.
Just because I've been out of the game.
No.
So long.
I don't think it's anything having to do with you being sheltered. I was gonna say I don't think it has anything to do with you being sheltered. This is like freak. These are like freak terms.
Yeah.
So, and unless you're a freak. Then you probably don't know what any of these words mean. So
don't feel bad, TK. You were busy doing God's work.
Aww, Celine, you're gonna make me miss the babies.
Oh, I'm sorry. How's the job hunt going, or is that a touchy subject?
No, it's not the touchy subject, is it?
Well, the place that I want the most, I still have. This week, I need to hear something in an email, or I'm gonna really start panicking.
Yeah. So you still haven't heard anything
I already
back
got
from that
one.
place?
Well, I have 5 resumes out, right? One of them was in Jacksonville, but I didn't go bring my I didn't bring my resume there. I sent it via the website. But like I told you, in this dispensaries, it's always good to bring it in. But they're in Jacksonville, and it was a full-time, like a management type position, really good money. And but they had like over 150 people applying for it. Wow. I didn't even get to the interview stage. Okay. Jeez. So they probably found someone with management experience and already was in the business, because I've never been in this is a new thing for me. Mm-hmm. And I put that's part of my resume. Veteran, 26-year veteran nurse looking for a change in career type thing. Yeah. That's kind of how I
live in Jacksonville. Jacksonville's a shithole.
Well, it doesn't matter. I didn't get the jobs. But and then there's another one in the town that I'm going to be living in. And that is a management position. I'm going to bring my resume to them tomorrow, just in case I don't get my first. I want my first choice. I want my first choice, and she seemed to like me, and that's the one I want so bad, y'all. Just please, prayers, thoughts, whatever you can. If I don't get that job,
Is she
I
open to
don't know. I
bribery?
don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm serious. If I can't if I'm having this much trouble, I don't know. I guess I thought I could go in to a dispensary job with 20, with just the experience all I got to do is learn about the products, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's the stuff sells itself. And I have common sense. Like if somebody comes in and says, "I have problems with this, this, and this," and they know that this brand is really good for them, this strain or whatever, but it's too much. They don't have enough money. Find something that would work similar in their price range. I know basic common sense things. Teach me how to use a cash register. But as far as management, I was an assistant director over 150 nurses, NICU, in a hospital. I dealt with doctors. I dealt with parents. I mean, the things I've done. You know what I'm saying? I thought that, since it doesn't have to do with the industry, they want people that are like right now. If it well, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. It's not even important. I just pray it for me, please, guys. Pray,
All right.
because I need money.
Give us the lady's email, and we can all email her and see if she's open to bribery.
Huh? Open a bribery?
Yeah,
Oh.
no.
Get her PayPal ID. Let's see if we can bribe her.
Oh my gosh. Well, if that's the case, I'm sure TK wouldn't even want to work for somebody that is easily bribable, right?
Who cares?
Yeah, I mean,
Get a damn job.
I think to me that would show what kind of person they are. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just so sad that, like I said, I thought it would be easier. I never have.
I get it. I mean, like after I got out of school, I mean it took me. Well, actually, you know what? No, I actually got lucky when I got out of school. But that was my first salon job ever. But after I worked at that particular salon for like 3 years, I couldn't find a job. I mean, for like 4 years, I couldn't find a job.
Wow.
Working at a salon.
Yeah, see, when I graduated from nursing school, I was in Louisiana. I was still in Baton Rouge, but they had no jobs in Louisiana. They were having hiring freezes. The only job you could get was like on a med surge floor, a floor that I would never work on, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, my mom and stepdad were living in Texas on the border, and they told me they're giving bonuses here. I got a 30,000 sign-on bonus to work with babies. I mean, because that's where, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I worked in the busiest units that can be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I worked even when I was in Austin. That place was even probably as insane almost as the last one I worked at. Why? Because in Austin they have a lot of we had a lot of like triplets, quadruplets. It's a lot of fertility medicine there. We had quintuplets. We've had,
Wow.
that's a big place where people do the in vitro. So you see a lot of that there.
Mm-hmm.
But then in the like down on Mexico, you just get baby after 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 baby. They just come in, psh, 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 flying out of kukas everywhere. Woo, 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 woo.
What?
Kukas.
Kukas. Woo, 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 woo.
I like to call them hoo-has.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
That's what I refer to them as, hoo-has.
How about
that? Creamy.
What's that?
Those are the ones I take care of.
Oh no! What about the new word that you just came up with today?
Oh, what was it? Poussé.
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 Poussé. Yes, I love it. It sounds French. It almost sounds French.
It does.
Right?
How about stuff?
Yep. Huh?
Huh? I don't know if I've ever
Came out
heard.
of your stuff.
Came out of your stuff?
Mhm.
Wait, what?
That's so generic.
That's sauce right there.
Oh,
That's what
man.
my ex-wife used to refer to it as her stuff.
As her stuff? Yeah.
Stuffing.
Well,
It
I
was
think stuff is a
nice
little
stuff.
it's a little I don't know, it's a little too broad, like, cuz I mean your stuff could be referred to as stuff down
The blue
there or
balls.
like your boobs. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of stuff that could be
Well,
referred to.
whenever I said to her, "You got nice stuff," she knew what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. So you guys had your little wordplay there then.
Celine,
Yeah,
I'm sorry I'm eating but a cookie,
so am I.
but I have a question. Hang on.
Okay,
Mm,
go ahead.
hang on.
Okay.
If your ex-wife came back to you
No,
begging you,
no.
Yeah, you didn't even let her finish the question. Come on.
God,
Yeah, damn.
what if she begged your forgiveness and said, "I believe we can
Never.
have what we"? Okay, because I think you're
No,
still in love with her. That's all I'm saying.
no, 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 no. I'd rather cut it off.
Wow.
Oh my God,
Damn. That's harsh,
Owie.
Celine.
As far as I'm concerned,
Celine,
she's contaminated.
Celine,
Wow.
you need to learn how to forgive in your
Nope.
heart.
She tried to have me arrested.
For what?
For what?
She was running the Women's Resource Center playbook, and part of that was to try and figure out a way to get me arrested, so I'd lose claim on the house.
Wow. That's
I'm
some
sorry, but
that's definitely that's some next level shit right there.
when you turn on somebody that badly that you supposedly was your friend, your lover, your husband, your life partner, and you turn on them like that, I don't care if she came back on bleeding knees, begging forgiveness and all that mess. No, no, she can go rot in hell for all I care.
Wow.
Wow. Who do you
Right
hate
next,
more, your
right next to
ex-wife
my,
or your
right next to
sister?
my sister.
Well, here's the thing. Who do you hate more, your ex-wife or your sister?
My sister,
Oh my God.
because of what she put my parents through.
Oh, wow.
What did she put them through to have you
I don't
hate
want
her
to talk
so much?
about that. I ain't gonna talk about that.
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
My sister was kind of wild, and
I mean, it's got to be
my
something
sister.
terrible, though. You
I mean,
know.
my sister was a little wild and made my mom, all nervous and stuff. But I love my sister.
I love mine too.
See,
I can't imagine
Nature Boy knows what I'm talking about.
Wait,
I
you
did
you
too,
have a
but she told me
sister,
too.
Edward?
who.
Oh yeah,
Do you?
I do.
Why
Yep.
did I think that you were an only child?
Do you have
Yeah,
any other siblings?
I have two nieces.
But no siblings.
Well,
I mean,
well,
no
actually,
other.
I have a brother-in-law. I don't know if that really counts for anything.
Well, no,
Well, no.
actually,
So you have
yeah.
one sister.
You have one
Okay.
sister. Is she
One
older or
sister.
younger?
She's older.
Older. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Now, mine's younger. Mine's
Oh.
2 years younger than me.
Yeah.
And thank God, childless.
Mhm.
Thank God. The
Yeah.
world is saved from the fact that that woman did not breed.
Oh,
Oh,
Did she go to
Jesus,
jail
Celine.
for something? Did she
God
go to jail for
damn.
killing somebody or something?
No.
I don't
Well, she-
think that's a lesson. I
That's-
mean, look.
That's kind of not good to have that kind of feelings.
What my sister put my parents through, and put my father through, especially, is unforgivable. And I'm sorry. I have forgiveness in my heart for almost everyone on earth who's ever done me wrong. And I mean, I even have some forgiveness in my heart for my ex-wife. But what my sister did to my mother and my father and to me, I have no forgiveness for.
But I have a question. Doesn't she come to all the events?
No.
She comes to. I
My
thought you
sister?
said that you see her, like, didn't you see her recently, like, at the Thanksgiving or something, or
No,
Christmas,
I
or
haven't seen
I'm
my
not
sister in 10 years.
Oh.
Wow. And I can see what he's. I can
I
see where
saw. I've
Slim's
seen
going.
my ex-wife several times at graduations, mostly.
That must have been what you were. Yeah, that's probably what you got. You probably got that mixed up with his sister.
I
I
guess.
haven't
Yeah.
seen I haven't seen my sister since 2009,
Jesus.
and I
I
haven't
just.
spoken to her since 2009. And if I showed you, I wish I had them, but unfortunately, when I had a hard drive crash, I lost them all. But if I showed you the email she wrote to my parents about me specifically, you wouldn't be questioning my attitude towards my sister right now. You would be saying, "You're right, Celine."
Mm, yeah.
Did she accuse you of things?
Yes.
We don't have to go into any more detail. I mean that. I mean we can. Yeah,
Okay.
that can.
Well, I'm smart enough to know when to quit.
Oh, I know you
I mean,
are. I know you are.
when to say and when
I
not.
just, yeah, I can't imagine anything so. I mean, it's hard to imagine, but I guess that's why you don't talk about it.
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
Battle
you know
Angel,
what I
I'm going to go ahead and head off. I'm going to have dinner. Tiger Cat, Battle Angel, good. Thanks for having me
Later,
on.
bro.
Nate, good to talk to you guys. I'm going to go have dinner.
We'll
And
talk to you, Ed.
if you guys, I'm going to do a recording about 8 o'clock or
Oh,
might
no.
be late. So if y'all want to come up, y'all are welcome to. So,
Awesome. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate you coming
Thank you.
on today.
all right. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Have a good night.
Anytime.
All right. Take
All right,
care.
happy
They
I'll
Fourth.
let you know about the following week.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
going
That's fine. That's
on.
fine.
Email.
All right.
Um,
All right, Edward. Happy
Take-
4th.
Happy 4th to you guys.
All right.
Take care.
Later.
Later.
I'll drop the StreamYard link one more time. I know that BBD goes live in about 9 minutes. So for anybody that wants to come and join for the next 10 minutes or so,
Come on in
come
and
on
have some fun.
in. Yeah.
Come on in and have some fun.
You know, we talk about anything and everything on this show.
BB, and I appreciate the concern, but I did receive therapy and got most of it out of my system twice. And don't worry about me. It's not painful at all. What's painful was watching what she did to my parents. That was the painful part, but that's not a problem anymore. So there is no pain. There is just a desire not to
Did
be
she
around
say you
her.
were a murderer? I mean, what the hell? I'm sorry. You don't want to talk about it? Okay, I can't. I just can't imagine anything that bad.
Right. I was just about to
can't
say that.
imagine
Like,
anything that bad that would make me like if my sister told my mom something about me, my mom's not gonna get upset. I mean, she's gonna be like she doesn't like to see us fight. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't like to see us fight. But
No, the rift with my sister and my parents had something to do with me or a perception of me, but mostly had to do with their relationship between them without me. I don't think that makes
that's
much
what I'm
sense.
saying, though. I mean, as a parent myself, and I mean, I'm sure you can probably attest to this too, Celine. I just don't see. I don't know. Like I just don't see a situation where there's a point in my life, no matter how bad, it gets, like me ever basically denying my children, or counting
or
my
your
children.
or your sibling.
It's not that my parents denied their child. Their child denied the rest of us in a rather violent well, not physically violent fashion, but a violent fashion. And at some point, if somebody, I don't care if it's a child or a friend or an associate or whatever, at some point when somebody in your life is that vehement that you are that evil to them, and they don't want to be around you anymore, and they're shoving you away so hard you feel like you're going to be shoved over a cliff, that's when you just throw up your hands and say, okay, that's it, I'm done.
Okay, well,
Well,
maybe.
but
Yeah.
what was her she might have had some reason
Well,
for
see,
thinking that.
that's what
Why?
I was getting.
Nobody just does that.
That's what I was getting at
Nobody
too. I
just
mean,
goes
are
like
there
that.
outside
Yeah,
influences that have brought her to
yeah.
this
Like
place where she's at in her life? Or I mean, I just
We think so, but we don't know because she won't tell us.
well, maybe she's mentally ill.
She is.
Well, so you're gonna
We know
hate
that.
her?
Huh?
Well, maybe she needs help.
She's getting help. It's not working. You've got to understand. Let me give you a quick dive into the mentality of my sister.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm
you know.
sure.
No, I'll
Yeah, look,
say this.
if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. But I mean,
No, I'll just say this much.
Okay.
My sister is one of. I'm sure we have all in the chat. We have all in the StreamYard have all met someone in our lives at some level who is a my way or the highway type of person.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Imagine that person in your head. Now take it to the nth level. A person that is so rigid in their belief that they are right and the rest of the world is not only wrong, but out to get them, out to screw them, and out to destroy them. Then you might get an inkling of the mental attitude of my sister for pretty much her entire life.
But
Everyone was
Celine,
out to
part
get
of
her.
that kind of sounds
Everyone
like
was out to
you.
destroy her. What?
But yeah, but part of that kind of sounds like you. Like nobody can change your mind about anything political or anything like that. You said
Yes, but
she's so
I
rigid.
don't
You're
believe.
very rigid in your beliefs.
Yes, but I'm not out. I'm not out here thinking everyone is out to get me and out to destroy me.
Okay, so maybe she's like schizophrenic or something.
I don't know what she is, and frankly, at this point, after what she did to me and to my parents, I don't care. She is up in Portland, Maine, right now. She is about as far from me as I can get, and still be in the same time zone. She's in Portland, Maine. She hates Florida. She's never coming here. And I'm not going up to Portland, Maine because it's too damn cold and full of too many Marxists. And that's fine. She's up there doing whatever the hell she's doing, and she's not bothering me, and she's not bothering my mom. And there you go.
I have
Everybody's
a
happy.
question. Did y'all used to get along? Was there ever
No,
a time you
no,
so
never.
so even from childhood, y'all hated each other?
Well, hate is probably the wrong word in
You
childhood, but
tell
we didn't get along.
okay, so
We
you
didn't
didn't
get
get
along.
along in childhood. And she's
No,
younger, you said?
2 years
So you
younger.
okay, so you were the first one. So she came along and you were 2 years old.
Yes.
Okay, I got a little
But
bit more.
she was the daughter
I
of
got a
my
little more of the puzzle.
she was the daughter, and both sets of grandparents. My mom's grandparents had three grandsons and one granddaughter, and they just doted on the granddaughter, and she couldn't take it. She couldn't accept it.
I mean, I think after
she's wired wrong.
after the death of my brother, I mean, I just don't know. I just don't know if I can ever get to a place where I mean, and look, I wasn't speaking to my brother when he passed away, and that's a regret that I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life, knowing that
Well, and I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
For you, but you know what? If I go the rest of my life without speaking to her, I will have no regret.
So if she died, you would have literally no feelings.
Nope. Sorry. I feel bad for my mom because one of her children has passed away. But
Does your parents love your sister?
no.
Did your dad love her?
I'm sure they love her. Well, I don't know about my father. He's dead now.
Well, did he love her when he was alive?
Of course he did, but she cut both my parents out of her life long ago. They were very sad about it. They loved both their children, and even when you're not getting along with your child, I have 2 daughters, and when you're mad at your children, you still love them because they're your children. But if the child does heinous things and cuts you out of their lives, then at some point you got
That's
to
what I'm
respect
saying.
their
I mean, I guess I would just have to know the exact situation, which that's entirely up to you.
There's literally
Yeah.
nothing
'Cause,
I
I
can
mean,
think of
I'm
short of murder
right.
that could be so bad.
I'm sitting
I
here
just
just
can't.
thinking about just the worst case scenarios when it comes to my children, and even if they denied me, which look, yes, my oldest child has done that. I mean, like, my oldest child has said some really, really hateful and things that I'm sure that he's regretted. I mean, things that that at the time, like, he meant, and I don't know. I can't think of a situation where I would ever, even if they denied me as a parent, like,
Well, all I
I don't
can
know.
say is, and you're not gonna pry the specifics out of me.
No, it's fine.
But all I can say is,
We wouldn't want to,
it
but I'm
did not
saying there's no
happen.
specific you can give unless it's murder, like accuse you of murder or something like that, something very heinous. I can't imagine anything else.
Well,
I just can't.
okay, this did not happen
Saying you're a brat
instantaneously.
or spoiled is a whole
Saying
other
you're like
thing.
a
No, there's
pedophile or
no, there's nothing like that.
okay.
But
Well, if it's nothing like that,
this is
how bad could it be?
this is something that happened over time. It was not one incident. There were multiple incidents over a good period of time, and she was the one that just decided to cut the rest of us out of her life.
If
And
she
when
wouldn't have
attempts
done
were
that, would
made,
y'all get
not by me,
along?
but when attempts were made to reconnect with her, she spurned. She cut off her phone. She cut off her email. She blocked everybody. She made it very clear through third parties that she wanted nothing to do with the 3 of us. And at some point, you just, at some point, you stop banging your head against the wall because it hurts too much.
That's
So
perfectly understandable, and I get that, and that's probably what I would do at some point in time. But I mean, even after all that, and they were able to come back and realize what they did was wrong. I mean, I would still be a forgiving person. Like, if they were to come to me and be like, "Hey, I'm sorry," I just don't see me cutting them out of my life, like completely cutting them out of my
Well,
life. But I mean, but yeah, I get
I
it. I
hope
mean,
not.
you and I are two totally different people. So
And you know what, BA? I hope you have a great relationship with your children until you draw breath number last. That's the way it should be.
yeah,
But
absolutely.
at
I
some
hope the same
point,
for you.
and I hope so too. But at some point, as a parent, or as a person, really, I mean, how many people have we all had in our lives that were so toxic? You just had to say enough is enough.
Uh,
Now I realize it's different with a child than with a friend or a lover or a business associate or
no,
somebody.
it's not
That's a
different with
whole
a
different level.
lover, because I mean, yeah, that's exactly what happened to me. What 4 years ago?
a lover can be toxic
Yes.
Well, that's what happened to me. I was the one that filed for my divorce. She didn't file. I did.
because she was toxic.
She was at the end. Yes.
Oh, okay. So, okay,
Welcome,
I
Lizard
didn't realize.
Circus.
I thought she had left. Hey,
No,
lizard.
no, I left.
Oh,
Howdy,
But
folks.
my sister took off and cut the rest of the family off completely. She cut off her nieces, my children. She
Wow.
won't speak to them anymore,
Damn.
simply because they committed the crime of having me as their father.
Yeah, I
And actually, after the divorce, she and my ex-wife became buddies for a while, and she cut her off too.
Appreciate that,
Yeah.
P Digits. P Digits says he hates people but likes us.
Oh, thank
Oh,
you.
thanks.
I like you
I
too, P
appreciate
Digits, and I'm still looking forward to meeting you. Hopeful. I know there was a discussion about whether or not P Digits was coming to the softball game. Are you coming
And
to the softball game this year, P Digits?
I think you know who else is coming. I think Matt Duman is coming too.
Oh, I thought Matt Dumont was coming to the Slob Olympics next year. I didn't think that he was coming
Oh,
to.
they said Slot Olympics.
No, I said Slob softball. Yeah, the softball
Oh.
game. I said
Well,
softball game.
There's two.
And for the record, just to put a bow on this whole thing, I may not have gotten along with my sister for most of both of our lives, but I didn't want things to turn out the way they did. I tried to make nice on multiple occasions, and yeah, I mean, it's just the way it turned out.
Well, look, I mean, that's all you can do then. You know, if you tried and she denied it, then that's on her now. Yeah. So I mean, I absolutely agree on that. So I mean, if you've extended that olive branch on numerous occasions and she denied it,
I can go the rest of my life, pass away, and meet God, and say to Him with a straight face, "I did the best I could when it came."
Then there you go.
And I can say that with comfort in my heart and in my soul.
There you go.
I know I tried.
Yeah.
And failed.
Yep. So there. I mean, that's all you can do. You know. I mean, yeah. What's the saying? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. So.
Oh, I'm afraid of horses.
I've never rode a horse, so I don't know. I don't know if
You're
I'm
afraid of horses, Celine?
I got thrown from I got thrown from a horse.
So did I. I'm not afraid of them.
To the poo pile?
He kicked me too.
Huh?
Or she kicked me actually.
Oh, I didn't get kicked. I just got thrown off.
Yeah, I've never rode a horse, so I can't say whether or not I'm scared of them.
I rode a horse. Thrown from the horse, and then after I stood back up, she turned around and kicked me.
Wow, she hated you, huh?
You know what her name
How's
was?
it going, Lizard? If you say battle, then I'm gonna.
No, her name was Ginger.
Oh, well, there you go. There you go. You got to watch out for them gingers.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, put a little salt on
here to shift the attention away from me.
They're feisty. They're feisty. Gingers are feisty. Very feisty. Anyway, how's it going, Lizard?
Yeah, we were talking about this last night.
How are y'all?
We're good. How are you?
Good.
Yeah. So I'm hanging in there. I took a break for a while, but I wanted to come back and say hi. And, I saw that Neo was watching y'all, and I was like, I wonder what they're up to.
Yeah, didn't really expect the turnout that we got. As far as I think what kind of put it over the top was Vic coming on and
oh my God,
reading his descriptions.
That sounds like a job for me, but I'm happy Vic's doing it because it makes me laugh.
Yeah. I'm telling you, that last definition.
Yeah.
That Joker was smiling the whole time.
I know. He was just like
at one point in time, I don't think that he could contain his laughter
Vic.
from reading it. So I don't know if it's because he was entertained or if I don't know what he was thinking, honestly.
He was definitely more precise than he was on the talent show.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was. And he actually knew the words.
Which this puts interesting questions in the mind. But yes, I wanted to come and say hello and see how everybody was holding up.
Yeah.
Well, we're doing just fine. We're holding up just fine. But I think the real question is how are you holding up? How are you and Neil holding up?
I mean, we're doing good. We're doing real good. I'm making friends here in the Pensacola poetry scene, and I took 2 of my friends to dinner this past Friday night, and that was really nice. And
I'd forgotten that you and Neo had moved from Texas. I think it was Texas to the Panhandle.
Yep.
yeah, that's right. We're closer
Welcome to
to
Florida.
my home state. Yeah.
Hope you're enjoying it here.
You know what? I saw. So we spent the evening of Randy's birthday on the 25th. That Sunday with his parents and brother on the pier, and I got to see my first black dolphin and my first sea turtle, and get a good view of the blue angels. I made a video. It was good, but Neo turned 59 on the 25th of June.
Oh, happy birthday, Neo! I didn't know.
Happy birthday, Neo.
This man is he's doing all kinds of strenuous exercises and killing it at correctional officer training, and he's 59. It's just amazing.
Yeah, that is great. That's great. Well, hell, my mom's, I think she just turned, 71 or 72, and she's still working full time at a factory.
Oh my lord, that's
Full time at a
ridiculous.
factory. Like, she has been talking about retiring for like 10 years now, and I think she's actually finally going to do it at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I doubt it.
That's incredible.
So
My mom
she's
started
definitely
going
trying
to the gym again.
take advantage of her her benefits there as far as retirement.
Yeah, because she's going to get extra benefits.
Oh my gosh,
now.
girl! I'm telling you, 10 years she's been talking about retiring, and I do actually think it's going to happen probably by the end of the year, beginning of next year. But
Started going to the gym again. 81 years old. She goes to the gym every day.
Wow,
that's incredible.
That's amazing. I know my mom. She amazes me every day. I'm telling you, just with 72 years old, still working full time. So, yep.
Celine, did you just say? Did you just say your mom is 81 and she goes to the gym?
Yes.
Yeah.
My mom can barely walk.
Yeah.
Why do you have to take care of her? She should be taking care of you.
Well,
my mom can barely walk, dude. Like, your mom is fine.
I'm not taking care of my mom in terms of, her physical well-being. I make sure that she's not alone much. And because you got to understand, my mom married right out of college at 22, which was a thing back then. And she lived with the same guy for almost 59 years. She hasn't been alone since she was born.
Right, but here's the thing. Right now, like to this day, she's going to the gym.
Well, yeah, she started up again because she couldn't while my dad was not well.
Right, but that's a good sign.
Yes, it's a very good sign that she's.
I mean, that's good. What
well.
I'm saying is, like, a lot of people could get so depressed that they don't do anything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree. I see where you're going with that.
I mean, I'm sure it's hard for her, but what I'm saying is that's a positive step.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But she likes to have me around as somebody to talk to, and we watch some TV programs together.
My mom doesn't want to see my face. I just have to be around.
And she wants me around.
No, it's true. We don't even talk. No, well, right now we're not living together. But what I'm saying is, I just did what I had to. She didn't want to be around me, and you know what I mean. We didn't connect. No, I mean we love each other, but what I'm saying is it's not like we watched TV together or did any of that shit.
Yeah. No, I see what you're going with that. Yeah. So, yeah.
I mean, I have my own things. Yeah.
And quite frankly, I'm happy to spend time with my mom because all things being equal, I'm probably going to live longer than her, and I'm not ready to become an orphan yet. I'm not comfortable with that idea. So I want to spend as much time with my mom as my last parent. My grandparents are gone. My dad's gone. She's it.
Well, you still have your kids.
Yeah, but they're kids. I can't relate to them as
what do you mean? They're kids. They're like the most important thing in your life.
Yes, they are, but they have their own lives now, and they're in their 20s. They want to do what 20-year-olds
Yeah, but you'll always
want.
be their dad.
You would think, yeah,
That's never going to change.
That is never going to change.
yeah,
You're
but they don't want
absolutely right.
And you know,
dad hanging over their shoulder right now.
huh?
They don't want dad hanging over their shoulders right now. Like when I was in my 20s, I wanted to get fairly far away from my folks and live on my own for a while, and then when you hit your 30s and all of a sudden you go back to your parents and say, you know what? All that shit you told me that I said you were wrong, you were right.
Yep. I
No,
mean,
I had
I'm
to
almost
move
44.
home.
Yeah, I'm almost 44 years old, and I mean, I think I need my mom more now than ever. So,
No, the reason I had to move home was because she was having seizures. I was perfectly happy in my own life.
yeah.
I'm perfectly happy in my own life, but you know what? I made a promise to my father that I would keep an eye on his on Ma when he was gone, and I'm going to honor that promise. And I like spending time with my mom because she's funny, and she's a little, I mean, she's 81. Her mind is going a little bit bonjour, you know what I mean? But she's mostly with it, and she's cool to hang around with.
My mom is too.
God,
Y'all would
I
love my
can't even.
mom. My mom is so cool.
I must live in bizarro world. I thought
No,
what I
you just
lived
live
was
in a
normal.
different dynamic.
No. Listen, I mean, I go to my sister's house, right? If I'm sitting, let's say I'm sitting at the dining room table, my mom comes out and she sit there and she's talking to me, and we'll talk a little bit, and then we just got nothing to say to each other. She goes back to her room. I just don't. It's different for me, I guess.
Well,
It's
I
different
mean,
in my family.
but you wouldn't
When I
be.
go
But
over there,
that's the thing, though.
I
You
go
wouldn't be
over
the
there.
only person that probably has a relationship like that with their mom.
Right.
And I
It's
mean,
probably
not like
because I lived with her so long. You know
It's
what I
That
not
could
like
mean?
very
I
well
go
be
over
it.
to my mom's house every day and spend 6 hours with her. I mean, I go over there for dinner, and I'm there for about 2 hours, and then at the end of a couple hours, she's
You play
caught up with
canasta?
me, and no, I don't play canasta. I don't even know
What the
what
heck?
canasta
What?
is.
What's canasta?
Look, I'm an
Some
old
old
Jewish
lady
man.
game of
Oh,
cards, I think,
I'm an
is it
old
kind of like
Jewish man,
bridge?
but I'm not that old.
or something like that. He plays
No, we
canasta with his mom and her
now
friends.
we
Canasta.
now we
'Cause that's
play
his
mahjong.
cronies.
We play mahjong together.
Do you really?
No,
I thought you were serious.
Christ, woman. But I go over there. I have dinner. We catch up on the day's events and everything, and whatever's gone on. And then I leave. I come back here, and she goes about the rest of her evening. So,
Yeah.
but I know that she's had somebody to talk to. I know she's eaten. I know I've fulfilled my promise to my dad, and you know, and I get some things done at her house, and that needs doing, and that's it.
Lou
Try
says
and be a good.
Lou says I'm 45 and can't check the mail. I have a feeling that I'm going to be taking care of Lou for a very long time.
I have a feeling that at some point Lou is going to need knee replacement.
I don't know about. Well, I mean, he already has legs that don't work right now, so.
Yeah, but those joints are probably going to go bone on bone, and then he's really going to be in trouble.
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he'll be mad at me for saying anything, but yeah, he has actually been having a little bit of trouble with his knee here lately. So I don't know. I mean,
Too.
yeah.
My left knee is all jacked up.
My right knee is all jacked up.
Yeah, it happens.
Look, I mean,
either
I
get
wake
old
up
or
every
you-
day with new aches and pains, but I mean, I'm just glad that I woke up. So.
Yeah, I'm always grateful that I get to open my eyes for another morning.
Yep. As what does Pete say? I'm above ground, so that's always a good day.
Yeah,
when you're
every day above ground. is
Every
a
day
good
above
day.
ground is a good day. So, all right.
However, when I wake up in the morning, I do kind of take inventory of what's moving and what isn't.
I hear that. I hear that. So, well, on that note, guys, BVD he did go live, and I don't want to, I don't want to be inconsiderate and step on his toes. So,
Hopefully, you mentioned.
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
So I appreciate you guys coming on.
Thank you, BA.
Well,
Yeah.
it's been a while since you guys have seen me. I will leave you with a joke because that's standard Lizard Circus, and then I'll get out of here.
Absolutely.
But really enjoyed the show. What's the difference between Captain Morgan and Amy Winehouse?
I don't know.
What?
Captain Morgan comes alive with just a little bit of Coke.
Oh my god.
Oh God.
Wow. That's a good one.
No.
That's a good one.
Oh, I like. Did I borrow that one?
R.I.P. Amy Winehouse. Thank you, Lizard. Appreciate
Man,
it.
she was bad off
She
too at
was.
the end.
She was. Yeah. She looked rough there towards the end too. So
Ugh.
tell Neo I said hello, and you guys have a good 4th, okay?
I will. It's hard to joke sometimes, but I got to do it anyway.
Hey.
Yeah.
Thank God.
So, we
It's
love you
better
for
than-
it.
yeah.
We love you for it.
It's nice to hear that. I really do appreciate y'all. I missed y'all. I needed some time away. I had a family thing going on, and but it's been nice to get back into the swing of things.
Absolutely. And you're always welcome here. So I sound like Edward now. You're always welcome here anytime.
I needed a little bit of the fuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, welcome to Florida, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll catch you later, Lizard.
All right.
All right.
Goodbye,
have a
lady.
good one.
Later.
I'm glad to see you're back in the swing of things, though, too, Celine, with streaming on your normal Wednesdays.
Well, I'm enjoying it again, and I'm still working on the old brain box, trying to keep that straightened out. So that looks like that's going to be a recurring theme for the rest of my life.
Well, good. And then maybe slowly we can get back to the walking and talking, because I have quite a few good ideas for walking and talking.
Well, send the ideas to me, and I will implement them.
Okay. All right. I will do that. So for those of you that
I will break out the Battle Angel Memorial selfie stick.
Can we change the name? When you say memorial, I mean it seems,
memorial.
It seems like I'm dead or something. Like. So.
Okay, how about the Battle Angel tributary selfie stick?
Okay, I like that a lot better. Yeah, every time you say memorial, I'm like, what am I dead?
Never.
Yeah. So. All right. Well, for those of you that are not subscribed to Celine, I would definitely recommend doing so. He does a live stream on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Every Wednesday.
And then occasionally impromptu ones when nobody else is
Yes. That one on Saturday was great. So.
Yeah, I was grateful that I didn't step on Tiger Cat's toes, because if she had popped on live, I would have dumped out.
Yeah. So.
Because I love me my Tiger Cat.
No, of course not. All right, Celine. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Love you.
Later, Celine.
Love you both.
All right.
Love you.
See you.
Well, my friend and co-host, another bad bitch fuel in the books.
Another bad bitch fuel in the book.
I'm feeling good about this one. This was fun.
It was lively. It was fun.
Yes,
I think
from
we
having
got some
Edward on.
information.
Yes.
We've been meeting about a lot of things.
Yes.
You know,
Probably some that we didn't even want to know, but we do know
this
now.
is the thing. I would love to have a show where I talk to people about their problems. You know, because I have this knack of saying the right thing. Like, therapists tell me I have the best psychology. I just can't apply it to myself. Like, do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. That should be your motto.
I could literally be a therapist for people. People say, I've always told me, they're immediately, once they get to know me as in person, they can talk about me about anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know that I'm not going to judge or anything, because I'm just, because I am so interested in learning about people and who they are and why
What makes
they
them
are
tick?
the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me
what makes
too.
them tick.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those people that likes to talk about the weather. If you're like that, I'm like so bored. Get away from me. No, I want to talk about the meaning of life. You know what I'm saying?
And
I
how
mean,
what
I'm
your
pretty.
meaning what you feel like your meaning of life is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Exactly. So,
So,
but
well, we should make that a thing. I mean, like if maybe we should rotate between like one of your days that you do your live stream and then on Sundays.
mhm.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk
We'll
about it.
figure it
Yeah, we'll
out.
figure it out. But in the meantime, tell the folks where they can find you at, what you got going on this week.
This week, for sure on Wednesday, we're going to have Off the Rails with Rec Talk, and we're going to be talking about this is going to be something that everybody will like because it involves football and controversy. So we've got
Uh-oh.
both things, okay? Talking about different things like how the different teams kind of uh coaches and because people are fighting about over sanctions and this and that and this, lately about how other people's teams they get in trouble but nothing happens to them. These get kicked off. Why do different coaches act? It's that whole thing. So since we're going to have the football aspect of it, I figured a lot more people are going to really be into it, like Sarah Gua. Because
Saragua.
Sarah Gua is not really into politics so much, but I know if we mix it up with football, the controversy, he'll like it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And then Monday, if I have a show, it'll be at 6 to 8. I'm not sure if I'm going to have one or not. I'm not sure. I don't know why. And I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do on Friday, or if I'm going to do one Friday or Saturday, because BVD has his show now on Friday at 8. So, yeah. Wednesday for sure. But
Wednesday
keep
for
your
sure.
keep your notifications on in case I go on Monday at 6.
Okay. Well, there you guys there you guys have
Oh,
it. Go ahead.
and have a great 4th of July too.
Yes, happy 4th to you. So there you folks
Mwah.
have it. If you guys aren't subscribed to TK, please make sure that you're doing so and hitting that notification bell so that way you are alerted anytime she does go live or does.
Link is in the description.
Yes, it is. And once you get off, if you want to put it in the chat too as well.
Okay.
All right, girl. Love you. Thank you so much.
Love you
Happy
too.
4th.
Happy 4th,
and I'll
girl.
talk to you
Love
soon.
you. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Well, there you folks have it. Thank you for tuning in to this special edition of Bad Bitch Fuel. I feel good. We had Edward, we had Vic too. We had a little bit of everything going on in this show today, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up as you exit the chat. I hope everybody has a safe and happy 4th of July. I'm sure I will see a lot of you around in other people's live streams because I like to be a part of the community. And I will catch you guys next week, same time, same place. Have a great one. I'll catch you guys on the flip side.